spouse of the Virgin Mary, that never was it known that anyone who ignored your word and sought your intercession were left unassisted. Full of confidence in your power, I fly unto you and beg your protection. Despite not, O guidance of the Redeemer, my humble supplication, but in your bounty, hear and answer me. Amen. Pope Francis' prayer to Saint Joseph on page 60. Hail, guardian of the Redeemer, spouse of the Blessed Virgin Mary. To you God entrusted His Holy Son. In you Mary placed our trust. With you Christ became man. Blessed Joseph, to us too, show yourself the Father and guide us in the path of life. Obtain for us grace, mercy, and courage, and defend us from every evil. Amen.
Glory to Jesus. Today is the 23rd day of our consecration prayer, and we'll be reflecting on the life of Saint Joseph under the title, Guardian of the Mystery of God. But before I begin to expose this theme, I would like to share some few words on consecration, because all we are doing is preparation for consecration of our lives to God through the hands of Saint Joseph. We are undergoing a period of 33 days of intense prayer to God in the company of Joseph and with the face of Joseph, the head of the Holy Family. We have no doubt, absolutely, that Saint Joseph, who himself is a family man, understands challenges in the family. Today, we belong to different families: biological families, social families, religious families, economic families, and even intellectual families. Whatever needs we have in these families, the example of Joseph is very valuable to us. We live in a world and in a country terrorized by varied demons. The demons of corruption, the demon of political instability, the demons of kidnapping, and even of moral decadence. The demon of death consciences, and so on and so forth. We know that Saint Joseph, whom the church addresses under the title Terror of Demons, is the appropriate companion to have at this time. The consecration we are doing is for 33 days. Obviously, the symbolic meaning of the number 33 speaks volumes of the significance of what we are doing. Jesus lived for 33 years on earth. The consecration is about deepening our love for Jesus, and to see in the person of Joseph what we can become in a genuine life with Jesus. Because whatever Joseph is for us today, he became that because of his life with Jesus. Since this is consecration to Saint Joseph, this consecration is understood as a pious practice of the church, where we unite our prayers with the prayers of Saint Joseph to seek the graces we need for our particular state of life as married persons, as single persons, or as clergy in the church. As the day of our consecration draws near, I want us to reflect personally on what we can do to keep this devotion alive. Personally, or within our families, or in our parish, by joining and strengthening the Society of St. Joseph. This evening, I'll be sharing a few thoughts on Joseph under the title, Guardian of the Mystery of God. Paul tells us in the book of Ephesians, in all that is set forth in the fullness of times in Christ. In the fullness of time, God sent forth his Son, born of a woman. Galatians chapter 4, verse 4. Thus, Jesus is the mystery of God's salvation. Because the name Jesus means Yeshua, God saves. Therefore, assessing Jesus, imitating and modeling our lives after him is God's will for us. God continues to save us in Jesus. This salvation, though a mystery, should also be understood holistically. When you are sick and you receive health, you have been saved from sickness. When you travel and you arrive safely, you have been saved from the dangers of the road. When you confront your weaknesses, trying to be faithful, and you overcome, because all of us in Jesus are more than conquerors. You have been saved from the works of darkness. The most significant